So it should be good now. So okay, so we already made the presentation, but at first we just wanted to re-enchant the world. So it's but we look at each other and yes, it's quite impossible. So we decided to target a more specified, more precise world, which is hospitalized children's world. So because we don't know anything about children and anything about hospital, we went to Necker Hospital, which is pretty famous in France, to ask some question about to the doctors, to the children, to their family. And then we defined the target, and the target is the young children from 8 to 11. Donc, why them? Because they are very, they have a lot of imagination, and they always need to be reassured. You know, the own trust on them. And then we define the concept in 3 points. So the first one is to make the kid go out his room. It's very important. The second one is to make it feel like a superhero. And the third one is to promote teamwork. So to make the kids play together in the hospital. So we decided to use the superhero universe because boys like it. Yes, but girls too, with the kick-ass girls, etc. And then we split the game experience in two. So the day the kid can go outside his room, is just walking through the hospital and discover a new hospital, and he can play mini games. And the night when he can go outside his room, is boring because TV is very expensive in France, and so he can just discover his superhero's lair, and we reassure and help him to calm down before he sleep. So this is Dreamy, and this is our superhero. So the first one, a very tall one, like Thomas, he can fly. The second one is a strong one. So I think the third one is the best because he's very smart. He's small, but he's very, very smart. And you know, there's the last one, which is a girl one. It's a famous power. No, she can manipulate elements. So Sirena, wow. So yeah. So we decided to use some tangible object to work with the tablet for several reasons. So the first one is because it's like, you know, in Harry Potter, the magic wand. I don't know if that's, I think it's that. And the second reason is because we are in the hospital and they are kids. So they can play always in the day. So they can outside the application. And because the Wi-Fi in France, in French hospitals are very bad, we decided to use iBeacons to geolocalize children in the corridors of the hospital. So now the demonstration. So this is the iPad screen, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and I just wake up and I have this strange object in my left, and that's the first time I open the application. So there is some sounds. Yeah. So I see I can put my totem on my screen. Yeah. Yes, it's just acting like a key to open in the wall. This is a dreamy story. It's in French, but
il y a des centaines d'années,
une
terrible menace envahit la Terre, la privant de toute lumière. Très vite, tous les habitants furent plongés dans l'obscurité. Alors, 4 super-héros furent élus pour ramener la lumière sur le monde. Dans les montagnes et les déserts, un super-héros à la force surhumaine lutta contre la menace noire. Dans les airs, l'obscurité se heurta à l'agilité et la vitesse d'un super-héros ailé. Dans les océans, c'est au pouvoir de la transformation et à la maîtrise des éléments qu'elle fut confrontée. Dans l'espace, la force psychique permit de la repousser dans ses ultimes retranchements. Enfin, dans un combat final, les 4 super-héros firent équipe, unissant leurs pouvoirs pour faire disparaître cette menace du monde. À l'issue de cette bataille, ils décidèrent d'enfermer leurs pouvoirs dans des objets appelés totems, espérant ne jamais avoir à s'en resservir.
So the thing you need to know is that the
Aujourd'hui,
Black
cette
Thread,
menace est de retour.
yes, the Black Thread come back and I have to fight her. That's an analogy, yes, maybe not, to the disease of the kid. So the first thing I need to know is to capture the power with my totem. So I put my totem on, and I discover I have the intelligence power. So I have a very big brain, and I have a logical spirit, and some psychic power, very cool. So, yeah.
Salutations!
So it's Mr. Bubble. This is the mentor of the kid, and he will come often to talk with the kid and to make him laugh.
So this screen represents the floor of a hospital. At the bottom, Clément is here, the small white point. Usually we have eye beacons to geolocalize children and Clément, but today we didn't have, so Clément will simulate the displacement.
Yes, with my finger. So let's imagine I have to discover the world, so I walk in the corridor. It's 9 o'clock.
Livraison express!
And it's time to get my newspaper, my superhero newspaper.
À la une du jour!
So in this newspaper, there are elements relative to the game, and that's the first time I saw it. So this is my first mission. Donc the observatory is in danger. So I will look at the mission, and yes, this is a dark threat, the sound. So we have to save the observatory. So I'm guided until this zone on the screen, and when I arrived at this zone, there is this screen, and this screen is automatic. And to enter and to access to the mini game, I have to put my totem on it.
And Clément discover the game Casse-tête électrique and the interaction between the object and the iPad.
So this is a puzzle, and the main goal of the mini games in Dreamy is to bring back the light on the world. On the world, yes. So we are playing with the totem, yes, by turning the totem. I'm sorry because you didn't know, but you didn't see it. But yeah, it's quite easy, but Thomas is not very good.
Coup de génie!
So yes, my mentor is very happy. I can see my rewards, donc le robot infrarouge, which is a little robot we see in the night. And this is the new observatory. So, oh yeah.
Eureka!
We are in the tutorial parties, so my mentor is very happy again. Yeah, this is a back thread, very straightening. Yeah. So there are some areas in the map we have to re-enchant, like observatory. And sometimes we need the help of another children in the hospital with a different power to help us. Yes, so we can find these other children playing in the game on the map with this icon. And yes, this is the menu we will see later. Hey, good luck. So we just discover a party of the map, which is the observatory. And the main goal of the game is to re-enchant all the map of the hospital. But it's very difficult because your dark threat will come back. So it's just 12 o'clock and...
Livraison express!
Because we don't want to lose the kid in the hospital, we say it to come back in his room. So just, I don't know, maybe 1 minute.
Half a minute.
Half a minute, yes.
Okay.
So this is the menu, donc the inventory, the gazette, the newspaper, and this is the superheroes lair. Yeah. Yeah, ouais. So the kid is in this room because it's night and he can go outside. So he can see his superheroes lair with a gyroscope, and there are a lot of robots. This is corresponding to the very intelligent world, and that's like that.
Puis-je vous aider?
And when he's very tired, he has
Dormez
just
bien.
to put his iPad on the table, and we can put his totem in this area. And you don't see it, but it's a lullaby to make him feel more comfortable before sleeping. But this is through the totem. You don't see the totem. So trust me.
It's a lullaby.
Yes, oh yes, lullaby.
Lullaby.
Yeah, lullaby, yes.
And everybody will fall asleep now because they are dreaming
Yeah.
about your application. Let's
Yes.
give them a hand. Thank you. "22 mini games in order to make children feel comfortable in a hospital building." Any questions? I can see here there's 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so first of all, really cool. You did a live demo, which is really awesome. So thanks for that.
Thank you.
My question actually would be like, what's for these poor children who goes into the hospital more than one time? So how do you ensure long-term motivation or new content?
Yes, we didn't have time to talk about that, but the story is really simple. You know, just dark threat. We fight the dark threat. She comes back, and actually, if the kids come back, we can give him a new totem. This is the intelligence one, and the red one is this one. And we didn't talk about that in this presentation, but this is a multiplayer game, and the main thing is to make them go out of their room.
So it's multiplayer game. Okay. Very
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Great presentation. Lovely game. Why hospitals? Why not hotels or homes or so? You know, you're down to like a fraction of a percentage of an audience.
This is a business development question.
Yeah, I'm sorry if in your hostel there is not that, but I think people who goes in an hostel don't have to be re-enchanted, you know. But the kids in the hospital, yes. I don't know.
It's empathy.
But maybe, you know, in few years.
After the next investor. Sophie, do you have any question?
Yeah, I think I got the answer already, because there was this finding also game, the company, somebody. So the connecting the children in the hospital too. So but you didn't reach that point in your presentation.
Because,
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's me.
I take 2 more questions. There's one here. Did you have a question? You were just waving your hand. Okay.
I just have a quick one concerning educational content. Seeing that the kids are in hospital, that means they're not going to school. So is there any educational content also embedded into the game?
Already in France, we spoke with nurses, and they could have school in the hospital. So that's maybe more in the afternoon or during the holidays. Or because there are kids at hospital in holidays. It's sad. So sad. And this is, yes, but I don't think, no, it's not educational, because it's a game for them.
So,
yeah.
Let's say merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Clément Genebeau and Thomas Tetico.